Welcome back to your live continuing coverage of CES 2016. We are an official media partner of CES and very proud of that here at BeTerrific. You're watching BeTerrific, BeTerrific.com, and you are the Terrifics. You make BeTerrific special. I'm Michael Artsis. We're here live in Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Convention Center, high atop Central Hall, and I am so excited to be bringing you all this great content at BeTerrific TV on all social media. I've got a really special guest for you guys because I've been telling you all week about this company already. You've seen them on before. You have issues with your cables for your iPhone, with your charging cables for your Androids. Your earbuds constantly break, right? Those white little things rip, they're terrible. And I'm telling you, there's this company out there called Tough Tested. Look at this. This is one of their cables. This thing is Kevlar wrapped. You gonna do anything to it? You think it's not gonna work? What do you think I could do to this? I bet you I could wrap this around our tent and hang from it. What do you think? Look at this. I'm going to put some serious weight on this and then make it work. You ready? Here we go. I'm not going to hurt the tent, don't worry. I'm going to make it shake a little though. All right, there's some serious weight. I'm pulling down. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. It's a good easy up shelter. You don't have to worry about that, Peter. The crew's freaking out, Tom. This is Tom Buske. He is the man from Tough Tested. You ready? Here we go. I've got an iPhone right here somewhere. Where is it? Right here. And I plug this end into my iPhone. I bet you I could break the iPhone before I could break the cable.
Probably you could.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Michael.
I just want to show them. Let's do a little demonstration before we actually start talking. So here we go. Plug my iPhone right in. There's the USB port. And oh, look at that. It's charging. See? The little charging icon. Here you go. It asks if it wants to sync up my photos. Oh, here we go. There you go. See the little charging icon on there, folks? Boom. It still works.
That's a good thing.
Have you broken one yet?
We've broken a few, but we put it a little under more duress.
Yeah, like what did you pull a tractor trailer with it?
Yeah, that, a couple gorillas tugging on them, you know. It's tough tested.
Because I hung from this last night off of the balcony here that we're over, and it still works.
I'm
you know,
glad
they
that
didn't
you're
see
all
that,
right.
but yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So talk about the technology that goes into this cable to make it such a durable cable. And also, you know, we all say all the time the Apple cables are so expensive. They're also always the same color, so if somebody takes one, I don't know what it is. And I've bought plenty of cables in the past that are other brands and none of them ever work. How do you guys make these cables good and work? Not only, I mean, work still after pulling it, but actually work in general?
Well, we use really high quality materials, really high quality shielding inside, high quality components in and out. So the inside of the cable, it can look pretty on the outside. There's a lot of great looking, really flashy cables out there. If it doesn't match on the inside, it's not going to work for you. So we put these through a lot of testing. We test 3 to 5 times more than standard manufacturers do. We extend our warranty to 5 years. So we feel that we should test our products to 5 times the average warranty.
So if I buy this cable and I somehow break it, you'll warranty it?
Yeah, as long as there's no dog teeth marks in it or any other nefarious
Right, I didn't take a knife and cut it in half. Put it on a saw. All right.
That's happened too.
So this is, I don't have very good tying skills, but I'm going to tie it in a knot and then make a bow. And these are things I would really get on my team if they did this to the cables. This is, I mean, technically it's your cable, but it's mine because you gave it to me.
That's right.
So you gave this to me at CES Unveiled. So it's actually my cable, and so if I break it, I'm going to be disappointed. But I don't think, would you like me to make another good knot?
You could try one more.
Why not? I mean, this is against all cable. You want to pull a little? Pull.
Sure.
Let's pull. Oh, yeah, come on.
Leave me on my chair.
Tug of war. Oh, see if you can pull me out of the chair. Can I pull? Oh, you're pretty strong.
I'll try.
Do you even lift?
I worked out this morning.
All right, here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to plug it back into the computer. And then I'm going to plug it into the phone. And let's do this on the cam right here so we can see. And I think we got it charging. There it is, the little icon. You know, I was a little nervous when I was doing that. I'm like, oh.
I was a little bit too.
Were you really?
Did you see the bead of sweat?
No. But I was nervous. I was like, because you know what, I did break somebody at Photo Plus.
Yeah.
We had a guy come on, and he's a tripod manufacturer, and he made me. I mean, I kept saying, no, lean on his tripod. And I broke it in half. And I felt terrible. So there was like this moment that even though I know how durable this is, like what if I did something that really broke this cable, then I would, or maybe it was a defective cable. We'd never know, right?
You never know.
It's not like you couldn't make a defective cable, you just don't.
That's right. We try not to.
All right, so So you use really good cabling, shielding, all that. Now, this is Kevlar wrapped. What is the secret behind this? Or not, I don't want to say the secret because you can't tell us that, but what can you tell us that makes this so durable?
So it's good quality components inside and out is basically what it is, Michael.
Okay.
Interior shielding, reinforced at the stress points. We bend test them, we weight test them in the factories. So we bend test our strain release 10,000 times. That's where the cables are most likely to fail.
Right.
At the point of plugging in.
That's right there.
Correct.
And you could maybe bend that, I don't know, that's in there pretty good.
Yeah, so we designed the strain reliefs to handle that 10,000 bends, so real life testing. You know, we put weights on the end and we swing test them 10,000 times.
I also like how long the cable is because, you know, a regular iPhone cable's that long and then I always need that much more. And then you've given me even a little extra.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
More than you need.
Yes. So these are the iPhone cables. You have a lot of other cables and a lot of other stuff to show us, so let's walk through it all. And I see you also have a Bluetooth headset.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's stick with cables for a minute.
Okay.
Those were our first gen nylon braided cables.
Sure.
It's been our most popular product to date. Our chargers, you know, we've kind of surpassed our original Pro charger with the cables. So we started looking at, you know, the braided cables. Now there's a lot of other guys doing braided cables in the marketplace. We still know we have the best. We feel we have the best. Started looking at different materials we could manufacture cables under. We looked at metallic weaves. We looked at stainless steel. We came across this material that's used in automotive. It's used to wrap hoses and wires under the hood of your car, and it's called PET.
I know exactly what it is because I'm a car guy.
There you go. So it's got heat resistant, chemical resistant, and abrasion resistant properties.
Wow.
So how do we make the toughest cable better? With the PET. We're able to make it a little thinner because the PET is stronger than the nylon. The chemical resistance is really important because the guys we sell to, they're working on their cars. They're out there, they're getting them dirty and greasy. This will resist if you've been pumping gas or you've been working on your car. So that's not going to degrade the cable. We redesigned the strain relief even better, made it longer, combined aluminum with rubber, so it can last even more than the others.
Let me show this part off right here on camera. I'll give you the cable back
Absolutely.
in 1 second. So we've got this little action cam here. And you see that? Very nice.
So the other thing we have, if you've got you're an Apple guy, an iPhone guy, the Android guys, they've got a 50-50 shot of getting this cable in their phone the right way. So we designed
Apple was smart about that.
They were smart about that. So now the Android guys can be kind of more like us Apple users. This is a reversible micro tip.
No way.
So you've got a 100% chance of getting it right the first time.
Wow.
And what happens with the 50% chance, every time you put it in wrong,
you're hurting the phone.
You're hurting the phone, you're hurting the cable.
Yeah.
So that takes away one problem.
Wow.
The redesign on both ends.
This is reversible too?
That's not reversible.
Oh, but this has got
Same strain
I
relief.
was going to say you made a USB cable reversible. That's impressive.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is really awesome.
And we gave you another 2 feet on it too.
Another 2 feet.
It's 8 foot.
Yeah. Wow. It's amazing. And then you've got I see a couple other cables as well, right? Or are those just more? Are those more variations of this?
Those are more variations.
Okay.
We do it in also in auxiliary cable, and we do it in the lightning connector as well.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
So this cable, we started looking even beyond durability. Okay. This is the only device. We pay a lot of money for our electronics, your computer, our television sets. This is the only device we pay $500, $600, $700 for that we don't protect. We plug it into a $5 charger that we buy at a
at a gas station.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So most good chargers will have overcurrent, overvoltage protection built in, but not all chargers do. That can fail. 1200, they did some testing, okay? You get a surge in power, a variance in power 1,200 times a month in your house. When you start your car with your phone plugged in, you get a surge through the line into your phone. And eventually that damages the chip in your phone and it can damage your battery. So we invented the first ever charging cable with a built-in circuit protection.
Genius.
So the way this works, you plug it into your charger. When you plug it in, you're getting the correct amperage. It'll give you a green light, okay? If it detects over the range of voltage that the phone can accept, it'll shut it off, 1/10 of a second. So it's real-time monitoring your voltage from your charger to your device. If the charger then is okay, you reset it, unplug, plug it back in, it'll go green again and you're ready to go. So this is surge protectant that travels with you.
That's great.
We call it our safe charge cable.
And then you can use iPhone. I imagine you sell it for Android as well, the micro.
iPhone and Android.
Yeah. And it's the same cabling.
It's the same cable, the same PET covering.
This happens to be black, that's all.
That's correct.
Yeah, very, very cool. This is awesome. I love this. And then, so that's displayed here as well. Then you've got a wireless speaker that is unbelievable with a flashlight built in, because you guys think about everything, and you're like, well, if you're going to be using this outdoors, chances are it's going to start getting dark because you're going to be having a barbecue or fun or camping.
You got it.
Why wouldn't you put a flashlight on it so I can find my keys to get home?
Exactly. So we kind of say this goes from the job site to the campsite.
Yes.
In addition, it's got a 4,500 milliamp power bank built into it. So when you're out there singing around the campfire out there on the job site, need to charge your device, you can plug it into the back through the charging port and charge your device.
Very cool.
50 millimeter drivers, it's got great sound, it's got a wide angle stereo switch.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've been talking all week about the cables, the battery packs you have,
Yes.
but I've also been talking about the earbuds because so many people go through, and I said it in the intro, some people go through the white earbuds like crazy.
Absolutely.
And even when they have nicer ones, I mean, you know, Peter over here is on the phone with the Sands and Andrea and all this, and he's wearing a regular pair of earbuds, and he has 3 pairs in his bag. And the reason why he has 3 pairs is he told me, I go through them all the time, I'm like,
Absolutely.
well, you got to get with Tough Tested,
Absolutely.
which I've been telling the viewers. And, you know, we just haven't hooked him up yet. We haven't hooked him up yet, but we will. And then he will have to carry 1 pair.
That's right.
So talk about the earbuds that you have. I know we don't have any on display, but talk about the earbuds for a minute.
So the earbuds, we introduced some models at CES last
Yeah.
year. We actually won an innovation award for our job site earbud this year. We overbuilt a product. We took a product that everyone has experience with them breaking. You know, the buds breaking off or breaking at the connector, put Kevlar in the cords, extra heavy duty gauge wire, put hearing protection built into the earbuds.
That's the most important thing. We actually
Absolutely.
had Resound on yesterday. They're a smart hearing aid, and they were really talking about protecting your hearing is the most important thing you can do.
Absolutely. I mean, environmental noise, we don't realize walking down the street, an ambulance go by, how many decibels that throws into our environment. And your hearing, you lose it gradually, so gradually over time that you don't even notice it. So protecting your hearing while you're listening to music, if you're in a loud environment, at a motorsports event, out on your boat. I use it pushing the snowblower, pushing the lawnmower.
Sure.
You know, snowblowers are not regulated. They throw 100 plus decibels. It could be damaging to your hearing.
Sure.
Especially we got 8 feet of snow in Boston last year. So.
They're really great, and you have great microphones on them too for calls and
Absolutely.
talking. And I know you can even use them for some CBs or walkie-talkies rather. But the thing is that you talk about, and I said this yesterday, is that you guys were started in construction and for guys who have really tough jobs, hence the name Tough Tested.
Yes.
But the reality is there are so many people in so many different walks of life, photographers, media people, video guys, broadcasters, but then go to the regular electronics consumer, kids, parents, moms, dads, that all not only can use this stuff, but need it.
Yeah, absolutely. If we can stand the mom test and the teen test,
Yeah.
I mean, I lose these cables all the time. People say, hey, my kid took my cable, can you give me another one? Because the kids realize, they beat them up and they can outlast teenagers.
How much does a normal person spend on broken cables every year?
Yeah, it's some people get wise really quick. Some
Yeah.
people have to go through 20 cheap cables before they buy one of ours.
The other day, I kid you not, I had an iPhone white cable, and in my hotel, this is awful. We got here, I went to bed that night, I left all my Tough Tested cables, here on set, blah, blah, blah. So I have a white cable left, I plug it in, it's charging. I go to sleep, I wake up, my phone's it was charging at 36%. I wake up, my phone's at 37%. I'm like, oh my, I'm running around for a battery pack all day here because I left my Tough Tested battery pack on my desk because look, it's crazy
Michael,
coming here,
You should really know better though. Travel with the right equipment, right?
I know. I just
okay.
I didn't have an extra Tough Tested cable. Now I will. Yeah.
We'll give you an extra set for
Thank
your
you.
bag and at home.
Thank you very much. That would be amazing. So now you've got Tough Tested Bluetooth earpieces.
Yeah.
Tell me about these.
So when we launched the earbud series, the noise control series, everybody's saying, are you going to do anything with Bluetooth? So this year we looked at the different styles that were out there. We came out with a Bluetooth product that we feel we can really call Tough Tested. So wired in around the back here?
We'll get Adam to come help you out real quick.
Thanks.
While you're doing that, I just look down there. You see the thing we have down there is a 10 spot USB. You can plug 10 USBs. When we buy stuff like that, I always worry. I'm thinking about this and how important this is because I always worry. You got to take the earpieces off his the Bluetooth headset off of him without the microphone cable. I always worry that I'm going to short out something or it's not. You don't know the quality of the build on that.
You don't.
And so that's a perfect example. I always freak out and worry. Are we going to short out batteries? Are we going to short out phones? Are we going to whatever? And so that's why this is so important.
Absolutely.
We can't plug in 10 different power packs to plug in 10 different devices down there, whether it's our GoPro chargers or our phones or whatever. Even our battery packs get charged down there.
Right.
So having something like this to test that and see.
Yeah.
And by the way, when you put 10 in, the load changes from when you put 1 in.
Definitely. And with the amount of power running through these buildings this particular week,
so
never be too safe.
That's actually what Dave said to me the other day. So I had a Service Pro 4 go bad here that was plugged in.
Okay.
And it was I finally said I'd give up on Windows machines for myself. I went and bought a new MacBook Pro at the Apple Store here, and I loaded Windows on it. And Dave said to me as we were going there, you know, it could have been the power here. You don't know that it's clean power. It could be dirty power.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, but we have all this other equipment that wasn't affected, knock on wood.
Sure.
So, and I've had a lot of trouble with the Microsoft devices, even though I love Microsoft, had a lot of trouble with them. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, because of that, that's not the issue.
Yeah.
But it just turned off and never turned back on.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But you got a nice new machine.
I do, yeah. And the good thing is I can return that, and when I get my credit for it, because I'm within the 30-day window, this will wind up costing me nothing.
Perfect.
Well, not that it didn't cost me anything, but it's a wipe.
Right.
You get it. So
nice.
This is your Bluetooth headset.
Yes. So we looked at the styles that were out there. You see around the neck, you see over the ear, you see with the boom microphones. We wanted something that's super comfortable to wear.
Yeah.
I wore this out of the hall the other day and forgot I even had it on.
I like Bluetooth headsets like this. I like the style, I like the idea.
Yes.
I don't want something in my ear all day. I also, I want to wear it like that so it's comfortable like you said.
Right.
And the smaller ones also, I lose them always, I drop
Absolutely.
them, and they don't have good battery life, and
Yep.
people never hear me. But this style, people hear me.
Yeah. So 10-hour battery life.
Yeah.
Battery life is an important one with Bluetooth.
Thank you.
You got it. The other thing we looked at, there's a lot of these headsets that have a retractable feature.
Yes.
So we like to use our beefy cords, our Kevlar reinforced cords.
So I've gone through 7 of these LG headsets.
Okay.
Sorry, LG, that I mentioned your name. They're wonderful.
Yes.
I have the retractable ones, and I've tried the ones that loop out. My son likes to pull on them.
Yes.
When he's 2.5 when I carry him.
Yeah.
And I've been through 7 of them.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah.
So with the Kevlar reinforced, hopefully you won't have that problem.
I'm not going to have it. I know that. Yeah.
So what we did to manage the buds when they're not in use, they magnetize here to the end of the headset,
Yep.
or they can magnetize together, wear around your
Wow.
neck. So you don't have to worry about retracting them and that retracting function breaking,
Sure.
which is really cool. The other thing we did that LG doesn't do, we put external speakers. So when you're wearing this around your neck, and you don't want to have the buds in, you just want to chill out to your tunes, you hit the speaker button, it switches to speaker mode.
And can you take a phone call on speakerphone if you
Absolutely.
wanted to? So like if Peter and I are
Right.
trying to do something technical, somebody else on the phone, instead of having the earbud in, I don't have to hold my phone out for him all the time.
You got it.
I can just put it, oh, that's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Or put it on the desk, use it as
Right.
a speakerphone.
Yeah.
So great sound quality, it's sweat and dust resistant, Kevlar cord on the earbud line, so it's a great, great product. We've had a great response to it here at the show.
Wow.
So
That
that's
is
what it looks
wonderful.
like when you eventually see it on the shelf.
Wonderful. It's awesome. When will all this stuff be out? So you've got the cables, you've got the Bluetooth speaker.
Correct.
You've got these. What are we calling this, by the way?
We're calling it the Safe Charge cable.
The Safe Charge
Yes.
cable and the Bluetooth headphones. When is all this new stuff coming out?
So most of this stuff is going to be available late first quarter.
Okay.
So in the March-April timeframe, that's when we're planning.
And you're going to do a
stuff.
Skype to the Daily Show on BeTerrific to remind everybody when it comes out, when it launches.
Absolutely.
We'll do it. Does that sound good?
It sounds great.
What do you think of CES so far? What you've seen of it?
You know, it's been a great show, and I haven't seen much outside of our booth because
I know
we've
that's
been
what
so
everybody
busy.
says this year, which means it's busier than ever, which is great.
Yeah, we've had great appointments, great response from the press and the media and customers, so it's been really a great event so far.
ToughTested.com.
You got it.
ToughTested.com.
That's it.
ToughTested.com.
One more time.
ToughTested.com.
Thank you.
ToughTested.com. 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 He's Tom, I'm Michael, you're the Terrifics. We'll be back with a whole lot more from the Sands with Andrea Fasano right after this. She'll be live at the Sands Expo Center, live in Las Vegas on BeTerrific, an official media partner of CES. We're so proud of that. You are the Terrifics, don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.